Being in the studio reminds me of childhood. There's really no limitations. You can just create and make something cool and show it to other people just like I would draw, as a kid and show it to my mom, like, hey, this is what I did. And have people ask about it, like, what made you draw the sun where the grass should be? I love that about music, and I feel like I can create that world for them.
Take one marker.
Being an only child and not really having the option to be distracted, I guess, by a sibling and what their interests were and follow that path. I just kind of was always interested in creating things. My grandpa was very into music, so there was instruments sitting around by his pool table. My mom sings, my grandma sings, so very present in my family. Performing was just a part of what we did. And I just fell in love with it, especially watching musicals all the time with my grandma. All of these dance, sing, theater movies that made me fall in love with performing. It's just like, that looks so fun to do.
Just tell me how you want it. I got it. Who gon' do it better? Nobody. Just let my hips.
So I think it probably started there, just like picking at things and putting things together and being very drawn to performing arts. I just kept doing it, and I think I'm just inching towards the biggest version of that.
Baby, we can go north, south, east, west coast. Yeah.
But I really feel like I'm still a kid at heart as far as like creating and having fun. And that's why I really love being in the studio, talking about the production side of music versus just the lights, camera, action, getting the glam and, doing that part. Because I think women are fully capable, but not as present. Even growing up, I wasn't really presented the idea of being behind the scenes. I said, I want to be a dancer, I want to be a singer, I want to be an actress. I didn't know about the passion I would have for, engineering, being behind the computer or producing, like sharing ideas in that space or listening to a mix and having an opinion about that and knowing what mic you're singing on and, knowing how to work Pro Tools and, do things with your vocals and be knowledgeable about the technical stuff is really cool, which is why I appreciate Dolby Atmos. Yay! It's awesome. I love it. It inspired me to make music with this in mind, to put little treats so that you can assign the vocal to certain speakers and also made me want to use other vocalists. After hearing Aretha, being able to distinguish her voice versus her background singers, just different ambiance, different textures and tones coming from different speakers would be really fire. It might be offensive to play music in stereo, honestly. A little offensive because it feels like this is how it was intended to be translated. It's very refreshing and it feels like you're fully immersed in the music versus just being presented with it on your left and right. I like that this exists because it's when I put this effort into this part in the booth, it's gonna be recognized. I think that's a whole new level of experiencing your favorite artist.
Come and coast with me, my babe.
One, take two, Mark.
I really think it's important to enjoy the journey. I want to give people a soundtrack to their experiences. Maybe say some of the things that they can't articulate through the music side and lyrically. I think that's one of my purposes, is to be an inspiration. Bye.